This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Now it's Endrick, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good alertness. Can he get on the end of this? The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the t-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
Can you imagine that?
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Lucas Vazquez. Paris Saint-Germain appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Now Van de Ven. Hernandez. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's not going to reach. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Here's the header! No, not the best of headers. Oh, can he get onto this? Neuer. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Great defending, strong and determined. Chooses to deal with it himself. And claimed it back swiftly. Bale. Neuer clears. Bale. And that looks a decent ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Paris Saint-Germain are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. And here's Mbappe, and he's running for Mbappe! Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's away! Well, now, Endrick! Quality ball. It's not an especially good pass, that. Hernandez. Van de Ven. Hernandez. Fermi. Hernandez. Van de Ven. Opts for safety. Hernandez. And it's been given away. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot a goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Van de Ven.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Lucas Vazquez. And it's Pedri. And De Ligt. Van de Ven. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. De Ligt. Rodri. Pedri. Van de Ven. Hernandez. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Lopez. Rodri. De Ligt. For Lucas Vazquez. De Ligt. Lucas Vazquez. Now Van de Ven. Hernandez. Van de Ven. Rodri. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pedri. What a throw in. De Ligt. Rodri. And it's Lopez. Spread it left. Now it's Rafinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Bale. Oh, easy pickings there. Van de Ven. Hernandez. Van de Ven. Lucas Vazquez. Now Van de Ven. Hernandez. Van de Ven. Paris Saint-Germain still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. That's really well cleared. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Good read, needed to be. Nicely weighted ball. Fermin. That has been slung wide. Oh, Lopez, it shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good take in a good area. Your impression so far, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Hernandez. Rafinha. And they're quick to press. He won't be happy with that one. Here's Rodri. Fermin. Pedri. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Endrick. And that has left him in a heap. And he's on his way! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Pedri. And he's in chance! He's scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
De Ligt. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Endrick. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he was quick to react.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that's well seen too. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target. And he thumps it clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage.
And a chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 21.
Paris Saint-Germain take the
Le
lead.
numéro 10.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back in.
And the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now it's Endrick, now it's Lampard.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Knocks it into space. Rodri. Now it's Endrick. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Threads one in. De Ligt. So that's it. It is all over. Paris Saint-Germain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Endrick claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed.